Hi. Oh, Amber. Shh. Hello. Right, so I am on. Hello, hello, hello. So just wait for people to... right. Right. Oh, Mum's on. I was just about to send her a message to say I am on. So, hello, hello. We've got some on YouTube as well. Right, just getting out the questions. So we are ready. So it's a bingo quiz this week. So I need you to do your grid, which is 6 by 6. Yeah. So I need you to draw a 6 by 6 grid. If you can please number those randomly 1 to 36. Make sure you leave enough space for your answers, of course. Hi, Tom. Hi, Jessie. Hi, James. James, are you still in Portugal? I think it was Portugal, wasn't it? You're still on holiday, making us all jealous. It is at least good weather here. If you're not, yeah, it's at least nice weather here. So yeah, not normal quiz, bingo quiz this week. 36 questions, then obviously your normal quizzy bonus round at the end. So if you want to all let me know in the comments when you have done your grid so that I know that you're ready. We've got a couple of minutes before we get started anyway. Right, just turning back off. La, 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 la. Right. So how have your weeks been? Mine's been pretty normal. No, actually, no. I went up to where did I go? Went all the way up to near Liverpool this weekend. So my family lives up there. So went to go visit. So I was spending most of the weekend driving up and down the M1 and M6 to get there. But it was nice to see the family. We're grid ready. Brilliant, Mum. Fantastic. How's everybody else doing from a grid perspective? Let me know. So we've got a few minutes just before we get started. Let me know how your weekends have been. Hopefully you got to enjoy the weather. Ready? Jessie's ready. That's good. So yeah, just a 1 to at the end, which will be your bonus questions. So if you can just leave a space somewhere on the page for you to do that. And then obviously we will do bingo as we normally do. So let me just get set up for the answers for later, just so I know where my points are. Tom, how many have you got in your quiz team this week? So I don't know who is on today. We've got a couple on YouTube. I think that's the rest of your team, isn't it? Tom? Who have we got? Messaging. So I'm just putting up my stuff for later. Just while you make sure you've got all your grids ready for bingo. Make sure you've got a little drink ready. We'll be here for the next hour or so. Just getting that all sorted. So just to let you know, we are only going to have one more quiz after this because we're only going to be doing quizzes for... Oh, James is in Portugal on the balcony. Fantastic. I love the dedication. Thanks for joining us on holiday. So what was I going to say? Yeah, so we just got one more quiz left next week because I'm only going to do it for the rest of July. So I think the last one will be next week, which will be a normal quiz. So yeah, if you can I'm just letting you know basically. So we've got this quiz this week and then next week and then we're done. And then obviously I'll let you know if I do get back to the pub. And yeah, if I can't get back, I'm thinking it'll probably be a little while before I'm going to get back in the pub. So right, so we're a minute or so over now. So hopefully we've got everybody on. Thumbs up for grid. So I think Jessie's ready. My mum's ready. That's good. Just do a little thumbs up to let me know that you've done your grid 6 by 6. So 36 boxes. They've all been numbered randomly. You don't have to number them randomly if you don't want to, but it makes it more fun. And then leave a space for the answers as well. Got a couple of thumbs up there. So that is good. Thank you so much. So we're going to go on to your first round. So if you find box number 1 for me, question number 1, obviously, and write the answer in that box for me. So question number 1. So the first round is around official languages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the country, and what you need to do is just tell me the official language that is spoken in that country. It's a couple of easy ones and a couple of harder ones in there as well, so hopefully we'll be able to do a nice little mixture. So number 1, so find box number 1. So what is the official language of the USA? So what is the official language of the USA? Just looking for my drink. Let me know what you're drinking today. So number 2, probably a bit of a harder one. So the official language, if you don't know, pick a language and hope for the best. Number 3. So find box number 3 for me. The Azores, so Azores. As a little bit of a clue, James will probably know a little bit where this is in the world. If you want to go back on the comments or what I said earlier as a little bit of a clue. So number 3 is the Azores, so Azores. Just coming up with a random software thing on my PC, so fingers crossed that doesn't restart. So number 4, so box number 4, what is the official language of Nicaragua? So the official language of Nicaragua. Number 5, so box number 5, the official language of the Netherlands. So the Netherlands. And box number 6. So box number 6, the official language of Namibia. So the official language of Namibia. Right, so I'll do those all again quickly for you. So 1 to 6. So number 1, it's the official language of the USA. Number 2, the official language of Syria. Number 3, the official language of the Azores. Number 4, the official language of Nicaragua. Number 5, the official language of the Netherlands. And number 6, the official language of Namibia. If you didn't like that, we've got a different round next, which is all about dogs. So hopefully you'll enjoy those. So your next round is famous dogs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a famous dog's name. What you need to do is name the TV show, the film, or the book that they were in. So there'll be a mix within these 6. So it will either be a film, a TV show, or a book. So just let me know what they are from. So the title. So number 7, what is Snowy from? So Snowy. So famous dog called Snowy. Jessie, it might be a little bit after your time. It was definitely after my time. Or before my time, sorry, not after. It's probably more mums. But you should definitely know the next one. So find box number 8. So Santa's Little Helper. So box number 8, Santa's Little Helper. Oh, it's before mum's time as well. I don't know when it was. I know it was definitely just before my time. That's all I know. Clearly, Dave must have got that for you. Or you definitely know it anyway. Number 9. Bullseye. So the dog Bullseye is from which film, TV show, or book? Number 10. So box number 10, Snoopy. Number 10, Snoopy. Number 11. So box number 11, K9. So it's in the letter K and the number 9. So what TV show, film, or book was that from? And number 12. So your final one for this one, number 12, Toto. So hopefully you'll all get that one, Toto. I'm going to do 7 to 12 for you. So number 7 was Snowy. Number 8, Santa's Little Helper. Number 9, Bullseye. Number 10, Snoopy. Number 11, K9. And number 12 is Toto. Right, so your next 6 are to do with lyrics. So I'm going to give you the song. Well, I'm going to give you some lyrics and I need you to finish them. So I'm going to say blank at some point. So it's either one word, or if I do extra blanks, it'll be a few different words that you'll need to do to write down to let me know the finishing of the lyrics. So hopefully I've picked slightly easier ones. I will try to describe the tune. Sometimes it's really hard. So number 13, I probably don't need to disguise the tune on this one because you'll all know what it is anyway. So number 13, because this is thriller night and no one's going to save you from the blank about to strike. So what is the blank? So what's that blank? So number 13, because this is thriller night and no one's going to save you from the blank about to strike. So hopefully you all know the song. I think it's quite a harsh word actually because I struggled on this one earlier. But you will definitely know the song. Number 14, oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of blank, yeah. So number 14, oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of blank, yeah. So what is the blank in that? So I'm just looking for one word. You will know the song, I promise. I have tried to disguise the tune on that one. Do let me know in the comments if you need me to repeat any. I will go through them all again when we get to the end anyway. Number 15. So number 15. Daddy, daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blank. Right. So, daddy, daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blank right now. It's very hard when you know the tune to try not to say it in the tune, and it's so difficult to really try to disguise it. So I just need the title. If you want to give me, not the title, I just need the word that's missing. If you want to add in the title and the artist, feel free, but there are no extra points on offer. Just need the blanked out word. So number 16, always I know you'll be at my show watching, waiting, blank. Number 16, always I know you'll be. Really need to get my hair done. Literally, I haven't had it done since the beginning of lockdown. It's just like the. Number 17. So number 17. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to blank, blank. So I'm looking for 2 words on this one. So there's 2 blanks. So do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to blank, blank? I've got Amber huffing on the floor down there. And number 18. So number 18. It's strange, but it's true, yeah. I can't get over the way you love me like you do, but I have to be sure when I blank, 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 blank. So there are 4 words I'm looking for this. Let me do that again. Number 18, it's strange, but it's true, yeah. I can't get over the way you love me like you do, but I have to be sure when I blank, 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 blank. So there are 4 words. Tom, I know you say it's hard. It's hard because I'm disguising the lyrics or the tune. I'm going to do those all again before we go on to the next round. So number 13, because this is Thriller Night, and no one's going to save you from the blank about to strike. Number 14, oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go, and now you're out of blank, yeah. Number 15, daddy, daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating me, you'd give it some blank right now. Number 16, always I know you'll be at my show watching, waiting, blank. 17, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to blank, blank? And it's strange, but it's true, yeah. I can't get over the way you love me like you do, but I have to be sure when I blank, 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 blank. 4. Right, that's your first 3 rounds done. Do let me know if you need me to repeat any of those. That's fine. I will go on to your next round, which is food and drink. So food and drink, a little bit more of a traditional round for you guys. So food and drink, number 19. What TV chef is always having kitchen nightmares? So number 19. What TV chef is always having kitchen nightmares? $14 again. Yeah. I'm just going to do 14 again for my mum, so bear with me. I'm just going to go back to that. So mum 14 was, oh, baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go, and now you're out of blank, yeah. Hopefully you got that. So number 20, what 2 toppings would you commonly associate with margarita pizza? So number 20, what 2 toppings would you commonly associate with margarita pizza? Jessie, 15 has stumped me, but I think I've got the others. Jessie, you'll know 15, probably the song, but I struggled until I got the tune right. But yeah. Some of them, it just clicks right away, and it's hard sometimes then, isn't it, when it doesn't? You really have to think about it. Number 21, what flower does the vanilla pod come from? Number 21, what flower does the vanilla pod come from? Oh, Amber's trying to get in her bed. There she is. Just, you'll probably hear a little bit of scrabbling around in a minute. You can see her. Yeah, there she is. in the background. See a little tail. Amber. No. Where are we? Number 22. What name is given to a two-coloured oblong cake, usually covered in almond paste? So number 22. What name is given to a two-coloured oblong cake, usually covered in almond paste? Amber, stop it. Lay down. Good girl. She's being silly. Number 23. Which cocktail consists of vodka, Tia Maria, and Coke? So number 23. Which cocktail consists of vodka, Tia Maria, and Coke? And 24. Number 24. What are dried plums called? So number 24. What are dried plums called? So I'm going to run through those again quickly for you. So 19. What TV chef is always having kitchen nightmares? Number 20. What two toppings would you commonly associate with margarita pizza? Number 21. What flour does the vanilla pod come from? 22. What name is given to a two-coloured oblong cake usually covered in almond paste? Number 23. Which cocktail consists of vodka, Tia Maria, and Coke? And 24. What are dried plums called? So we are on to your next round, which is general knowledge. So we're on to general knowledge. So 25. So on to question 25. What is 1/3 of 1/2? So what is 1/3 of 1/2? I think this is a difficult one. I don't think I'll be able to work that out. But I know we've got some maths whizzes on the line. Number 26. What country does Paddington Bear come from? Number 26. What country does Paddington Bear come from? I should have put my glasses on because I've written this really small and I'm struggling to read it. Number 27. 27. In which century was Shakespeare born? So number 27. In which century was Shakespeare born? Number 28. What relation was Queen Victoria to George IV? So 28. What relation was Queen Victoria to George IV? Oh, sorry, we're wibbling all over the place. I'm just smacking into the desk. Number 29. So chemistry, literature, and physics are 3 of the Nobel Prizes given out each year. What are the other 3? So if you get 2 of them, you will get the point for this, but I'm asking for all 3. So as long as you get at least 2 correct, then you can have the point. So 29, chemistry, literature, and physics are 3 of the Nobel Prizes given out each year. What are the other 3? So I need at least 2 of them to be correct. You can write 3 down, but as long as you've got 2. And number 30. Number 30. How many strings are on a violin? So number 30. How many strings are on a violin? I'm going to run through those again for you quickly. So number 25. What is 1/3 of 1/2? 26, what country does Paddington Bear come from? 27, in which century was Shakespeare born? Number 28, what relation was Queen Victoria to George IV? 29, chemistry, literature, and physics are 3 of the Nobel Prizes given out each year. What are the other 3? And 30, how many strings are on a violin? So we are going on to your final round of your grid. So hopefully you should have 6 boxes left. So this is kind of like another general knowledge round. Kind of just doing that. So 31. These are hopefully a little bit easier for you. So a bit of an easier general knowledge round. 31. Birds use their what to food? So 31. Birds use their what to peck and eat food? Number 32. Finish the title of this Netflix show. Lock and there's one more word. So finish the title of this Netflix show. Lock and, so L-O-C-K, it does have an E on the end, so it's L-O-C-K-E, and there's one other word. (33), so on to 33. What does the symbol ampersand represent? Number 33. What does the symbol ampersand represent? So that's what it's called. I'm not going to draw it out for you because then you'll be able to see. So it represents, if you know what it is, you'll know. Number 34. What do the following surnames have in common? McConaughey, Perry, LeBlanc. So number 34. What do the following surnames have in common? McConaughey, Perry, and LeBlanc. (35). So I've got another lyrics one for you. So hopefully it's a little bit easier. So I'll give you the blank. It's not quite seasonal, but it's fine. So the moon is right, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply blank, a wonderful Christmas time. So I want that blank. So the moon is right, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply blank, a wonderful Christmas time. We are technically closer to Christmas now than what we are to the beginning of the year, so we might as well get some Christmas songs involved. Then 36. Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and Ted Danson all starred in which 80s film together? So I'm asking for the first one. They were in 2. So I want the first one, please, not the second. So 36, Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg, and Ted Danson all starred in which 80s film together? So I want the first one because there was 2. Jessie, I'm not sure you would have seen it, so sorry about that. Right, so now we're going to go on to This is definitely my best round so far. Okay, good. So bonus round. So same rules as always. So I'm going to ask you 5 questions. If you get all 5 correct, you're going to get double points. If you get any of them wrong, then you'll get 0 points for the round. If you don't know an answer, you can leave it blank, but then you only get single points for the correct answer you put down. If you've left it blank, but you still put an incorrect answer, you'll still get 0 points for your round. So we're on to 37. So bonus round. So question 37. This card game is known as solitaire in the US. What is the traditional name for the game in the UK? So 37. This card game is known as solitaire in the US. What is the traditional name for the game in the UK? Number 38. Who was the only wife to survive Henry VIII? So who was the only wife to survive Henry VIII? Number 39. Approximately how many muscles are there in the human body? Is there A, 650, B, 1,650, or C, 2,650? So 39. Approximately how many muscles are there in the human body? Is there A, 650, B, 1,650, or C, 2,650? So I'm just going to sneeze. Excuse me. Number 40. So number 40, Queens and Staten Island are 2 of the 5 boroughs that make up which US city? So number 40, Queens and Staten Island are 2 of the 5 boroughs that make up which US city? And your final question of this week. So 41, what number is next to or to the, well, it's next to, but it's to the right. So I'm talking about to the right of 20 on a dartboard. Gosh, let's say that again. Number 41, what number is next to, it's to the right of 20 on a dartboard. So if you're looking at it and it's to the right, what number is next to 20 on the right-hand side? Right, so that is, I'm just going to run through those again quickly for you. So 37, this card game is known as solitaire in the US. What's the traditional name for the game in the UK? 38, who was the only wife to survive Henry VIII? 39, approximately how many muscles are there in the human body? Is there A, 650, B, 1,650, or C, 2,650? Number 40, Queens and Staten Island are 2 of the 5 boroughs that make up which US city? And 41, what number is next to or to the right of 20 on a dartboard? So we're on to your answers. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Do let me know if you need me to repeat anything in the comments, and I will do that for you. Whilst I wait for you to do that, what I'll do is I will pull like the special number that comes out in the bingo. So if that number comes out and if you call bingo on that number, then you get an extra whole 10 points. So the number that we are looking for this week is number 10. So when that comes up later, when I'm calling the numbers, and if you happen to call bingo on that number, you can have a whole extra 10 points for number 10. So I'm popping that back in. I'll mix it up so it goes round and round and round. So I'm assuming there is no questions that anybody wants me to repeat. La la la. So shaky, 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 shaky. So rules are as always. So if you get bonus, not bonus, Bingo. So bingo is a line. So you can have that vertical, horizontal, or diagonal of correct answers in a row on your grid. Then you will get extra points, and I will tell you when I call out those answers how many extra points you'll get, depending on what number you call bingo on. I'm pretty sure you've all played before, so I don't need to explain myself too much. Do let me know if you haven't played before. I'm pretty sure everyone on here has. So right, so the first question or the first answer that I'm going to do is 1 dozen, number 12. So number 12 is Toto is the famous dog from where? So that is from The Wizard of Oz. So the answer to 12 is The Wizard of Oz. So try and find that on your grid. Hopefully you all got that one. 26. So pick a mix. 26 is, what country does Paddington Bear come from? That's Peru. So that is Peru. Right, number 19. So we're on to 19 is, went past it, sorry. Number 19 was, so find out what TV chef is always having kitchen nightmares. That's Gordon Ramsay. That's Gordon Ramsay. Jump and jive, 35. 35 is, the moon is right, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having. So the word should be having a wonderful Christmas time. So 35 should be having. Your next one is 23. A duck on a flea. 23. Which cocktail consists of vodka, Tia Maria, and Coke? That is Black Russian. So that is Black Russian. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next one is 17. Number 17 is, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to, and the words are start again. So the words should be start again for 17. So if you have called bingo on 17, so within the first 6 calls, you get a whole extra 10 points. It's unlikely, but if you have, you can have a whole extra 10 points. Now we're going to move on to your 9-point bracket. For number 31. So 31 was, birds use their what to peck and eat food. So that's a beak. That's a beak. We're on to number 11. So number 11 is next, still for 9 points. Is K9, the dog, was from Doctor Who. So that's from Doctor Who. Yeah. Number 30. So number 30 is, how many strings are on a violin? It's 4. I'm pretty sure I've asked this question before. It's 4. So one more for 9 extra points. So number 20. Number 20 is, what 2 toppings would you commonly associate with a margherita pizza? Cheese and tomato. So cheese and tomato. Right, so we're now going to go on to 8 points for bingo. So we're on to number 5. So number 5 is, the official language of the Netherlands is Dutch. So the official language of the Netherlands is Dutch. So that's for 8 points. 22. Number 22 is, what name is given to a 2-coloured oblong cake, usually covered in almond paste? So that is Battenberg. So that's Battenberg. Number 33. Number 33. What does the symbol ampersand represent? So it's that one, the one that looks like an 8 with a little extra, but it's an and. So it's the and sign. So that was for 8 points. So one more for 8 points is, we're on to number 10. So if you call bingo on this one, you get an extra 10 points, plus you'll get your 8 points like normal. We're a bit early, so I'm not sure we're going to get there today. So number 10, Snoopy, was from Peanuts. So Peanuts is the answer for number 10. Right, we're going to go on to 7 points now. We're into 7 points for bingo. So number 4. Number 4, what is the official language of Nicaragua? That's Spanish. So Spanish for 7 points. 32. Number 32. is finish the title of this Netflix show, Lock and. So it's key. So lock and key, as in a key in a door. Number three. The Azores, the official language of the Azores is Portuguese. So Portuguese. So that's for 7 points. So we're going to go on to 6 points now for your bingo. So 6 points. Number 27. 27 is, in which century was Shakespeare born? That was the 6th. Number 13, 1 and 3. Number 13 is, because this is thriller night, and no one's going to save you from the blank about to strike. The blank is a beast, the beast about to strike. So that's for 6 points if you got that on there. So 36 is Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg and Ted Danson all starred in which 80s film together? And I wanted the first one. So that's 3 Men and a Baby. So 3 Men and a Baby. So that is on Disney Plus if anybody wants to watch it. I didn't realise it was on there, but me and Matt watched it the other day. And then we watched 3 Men and a Little Lady, which is the second one. So number 6. The official language of Namibia is Afrikaans. So that's Afrikaans. So that is for 6 points if you got bingo on that one. Now we're going to move into your 5-point bracket. 34. So 34 is, what do the following surnames have in common? So McConaughey, Perry and LeBlanc. So all of their first names are Matt or Matthew. So that's for 5 points. Them in the garden. Bingo on 36, Tom. Absolutely bloody fantastic. 36. You got an extra 6 points. 6 points are so early. Fantastic. Number 2. Number 2. The official language of Syria is Arabic. So that is Arabic. So that's for an extra 5 points if you get bingo on that. 28. 28 is, what relation was Queen Victoria to George IV? That's niece. So she was his niece. So that is for an extra 5 points. So we're going to go on to 4 points for bingo. Bingo on 34, Tom, is an extra 5 points for you guys. So 24. 24 was, what are dried plums called? That's prunes. They are called prunes. So that is for an extra 4 points if you got bingo then. So number 8. Number 8 is bullseye. No, it's not. Ignore me. Number 8 is Santa's Little Helper is from The Simpsons. So that is from The Simpsons. So that's for an extra 4 points. 29. We're on Rise and Shine. 29. Chemistry, literature, and physics are three of the Nobel Prizes given out each year. What are the other 3? So I need 2 of them to be correct for you to get the points. So peace, economics, or medicine. So peace, economics, and medicine. So that was an extra 4 points if you got a bingo on that one. Now we're going to go on to 3 points. So number 14. Oh, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of blank, yeah, is sight. So now you're out of sight, yeah. So that's for an extra 3 points if you got bingo on that. 21 is, what flower does the vanilla pod come from? That's a lily. So that is a lily. So that's for an extra 3 points for bingo. We're on to 16. Question 16. Always, I know you'll be at my show watching, waiting, blank. So the blank word is commiserating. So commiserate or commiserating. So commiserating. That's All the Small Things by Blink 182. So now we're going to go on to 2 points. So number one is, the official language of the USA is English. Official language of the USA is English. Number 7. Snowy is from Tintin. So number 7, Snowy is from Tintin. So that's for an extra 2 points. Number 18. It's strange, but it's true. Yeah, I can't get over the way you love me like you do, but I have to be sure when I blank, 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 blank is walk out that door. That's I Want to Break Free by Queen. And now we're on to 1 point, an extra 1 point if you got bingo. Number 15 is Daddy, if you could only see just how good he's been treating it, you'd give it some blessing right now. So the word that I'm missing is blessing. That's for an extra 1 point if you got bingo on that. 25. 25 is, what is 1/3 of 1/2? That is 1/6. That is 1/6. And number 9, your final one. Number 9 is bullseye is from Oliver Twist. So Oliver Twist. That is number 1. Jessie put, I thought vanilla pods were from orchids. I'm pretty sure they're from lilies. Let me Google. I am here to be corrected, of course. Vanilla pods are from which plant? The orchid family. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, you can have orchid. 100% have orchid. Orchids. Jessie, yes. Have orchid, of course. So orchid was the answer to 21. So let me Google. Does vanilla come from lilies? Yeah, so vanilla, and the vanilla pod is part of the orchid family. So as in lilies are from the orchid family. She also has asked that question before and it was orchid. Thanks, Tom. See, you guys keep me on the straight and narrow. Have orchid or lily? Why not? Have both. Right, so I'm going to, so that's the end of your bingo grid. Did anybody else get bingo apart from the 2 Toms? If not, we're going to go on to your bonus round. So if you get all 5 correct, you get double points. Any of them wrong, you get 0 points for the round. So 37 is, the card game is known as solitaire in the US. What is it traditionally known in the UK? That is patience. That is patience. 38. Who was the only wife to survive Henry VIII? So number 38. Who was the only wife to survive Henry VIII? Number 39. Oh my gosh, I haven't given you the answer. That was Catherine Parr. 38 was Catherine Parr. 39. Approximately how many muscles are there in the human body? Is it A, 650, B, 1,650, or C, 2,650? It was A, 650. 40. Queens and Staten Island are 2 of the 5 boroughs that make up which US city? That's New York. And 41. What number is next to or to the right of 20 on a dartboard? That is the number 1. So that is the end of your quiz on that one. So just add those all up. I do have a little bit of a fun question for you, just while you're adding those up. So your final round on your grid was question 31 to 36. If you look at the answers that you've got there, there's a little hidden message. So if anybody can work out what that message is and get it over to me, let me know what that is. The answer to 39 was 650, A, 650. So there is a hidden message, 31 to 36. So if you can write them all in order, the answers, there should be a little message there. First one to write the answer in the comments can have an extra point. Mum and Jessie, you're not allowed. You're disqualified from this round. So feel free to do that whilst you're adding those up. 22, Jessie, that's not bad. Did you get bingo? So let me know how you're getting on with your little secret message. Just going to put all these bingo answers away whilst you're sorting it out. Tom's worked it out. Tom, you can have an extra point. A poor week and no bingo. Oh, Mum, you're only 1 ahead of Jessie, and Jessie gets an extra point because she's on her own anyway. So really, you guys are the same. PS 48. Oh, 48, Tom. I was like, what? PS48? Okay, I get it now. Yes, Tom, you got it right. So I give you a little sneaky peek. Thank you very much. So yeah, thought I'd play a little trick on you to get all that snuck in there. Mum and Jessie had already sent me a message and they were like, oh, I like your little sneaky game that you were going on. Tom 49, fantastic. Well done. So yes, if you haven't worked out your little clues, so 31 was beak, 32 was key, 33 was and, 34 was Matthew, 35 was having, 36 was 3 men and a baby. So if you put them all together, Key and Matthew are having a baby. So we had our little scan today. Everything is good. So we are due in February. Fun times. So I'm just going to get all my sleep now and all my rest because I know it's going to be crazy. So yeah, so this is lemonade, not gym. So yeah, thank you very much for all of your messages. Hopefully you enjoyed this week, and I will put a so we've just got one more week left. So 22, James, well done. 36 for the red on the bonus. Tom and Becky, or them in the garden, you swept it this week, definitely. Smashed it. So well done, you guys. Bad week, screwed up on the bonus. What did you mess up on the bonus, Tom? Let me guess. 650. So exciting. Congratulations. Thanks, Becky. Lovely news. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Thanks, Lisa. You're all probably caught up. There's such a delay on my messages. It's ridiculous. Thank you so much for all of your messages. It's crazy times. But yeah, luckily I haven't felt ill, so that's good. Kids. Because I'm not allowed to drink alcohol, I might as well eat chocolate biscuits. Mussels, yes, yeah, the mussels one got you with the options. And my parents this week. Yes, Tom, that's what. But you did really well last week as well. You smashed it last week too. You guys did really well. So yeah, so we've got one more quiz left in our lockdown, as considering everything else is opening again. So we're just going to go back to normal next week. So we will see you then. Tom, it's not really a lockdown, baby. We've been trying for a little bit longer than that, but I know that's what everyone's going to be. We did have other things to do, I promise. We got there in the end. So I will be putting up a little post today, but I thought I'd tell you guys before I put it up. It's more fun to announce it this way than a little post on Facebook. So yeah, so I will see you all again next week. And yeah, have a lovely week. Have a good weekend. Get all your bits done. Stay safe. Go to the pub. You know, all that shebang. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.